My rich fiancée forced a humiliating prenup. I used one clause to buy half her business for $1. I'm Leo. My fiancée, Alexandra, owned a chain of exclusive coffee shops and considered herself the smartest woman in the city. I, on the other hand, was a historian with a modest salary. I loved her with all my kindness, but she viewed me as a financial risk. The mystery of our relationship was the servitude. Alexandra forced me to sign a humiliating prenuptial agreement, which she presented at an ostentatious party to ensure everyone knew I was waiving almost everything. She told me, in front of her partners, "It's for your own good, darling, so no one can say you're marrying me for my money." In reality, she just wanted to humiliate me. My sharp perception focused on one detail she ignored. Deep within her complex contract, there was a simple clause, standard in business agreements. The division of business interests must be resolved before any marital settlement. Alexandra owned one antique coffee shop, the Coffee Museum, which was her social pride, though it was constantly losing money. She didn't know it, but I had been saving and investing in the stock market. In secret, I contacted the bank that held the mortgage on the Coffee Museum. Using my savings, I quietly bought the debt for that specific coffee shop, making me the sole creditor. Alexandra never found out. A year later, the tension was unbearable. Alexandra demanded a divorce, insisting the prenup be executed immediately. She was certain I would leave empty-handed. I smiled and told her, "Absolutely, we will execute the contract you designed." My revenge was the reversal of her own weapon. My lawyer didn't dispute the division of marital assets. He simply presented the documentation proving I was the total creditor of the Coffee Museum. He argued that the agreement she designed, the business interests clause, mandated resolving the business debt first, and my debt was the largest. Alexandra tried to fight. She claimed I had conspired and that my purchase of the debt was fraudulent, but her own contract, the one she signed and celebrated, stipulated that my claim was prioritized. The final blow was brutal. Using the value of the debt, I demanded total control of the Coffee Museum in exchange for fully liquidating the mortgage. Alexandra, desperate to avoid the total bankruptcy of her flagship business and social dishonor, was forced to cede ownership of the coffee shop to the man she humiliated. I acquired her pride for a symbolic dollar. Alexandra lost the business and her status. I, the kind man she called poor, kept a valuable property that I sold to finance my own company. Justice was the humiliation of the woman who designed a contract to crush me being destroyed by the very clause that gave it validity.